keep on rolling, baby.
I'm rolling.
Come on! Batter it! This is going to be the basis for our okonomiyaki pancake. Very diesel, very high octane, because okonomiyaki is Japanese for grilled as you like it. We're taking inspiration from that, but we're making it a veggie boo, because that's a new journey I'm on. Seeing the divine in all things natural today, the way of the kami, but we'll get into that once we delve into the nature. Hopefully knock it out of the park.
A salty kiss, a lick upon your lip, a greasy crisp potato chip. Rubbishcook, it's in your bones. Cook it from the hip. Rubbishcook, we taking sips, eclipsing cooking tips. Rubbishcook, rubbish everywhere, so let's just let it rip. Rubbishcook, rubbish everywhere, so let's just let it rip. Rubbishcook.
What's my catchphrase? Let's get it lit. .com. I wanna be where the people are.
For a cup of very specific Japanese ingredients, we hit up MT.
Something about this is really perfect. Would you do me the honor of being my poet?
We became emotional at the sheer variety. We collected various mushrooms, seaweed, and noodles.
No, send anyone. And we just plan on we're soaking it up. You could go with this, or you could go with that, or you could go with this, or you could go with that. Who wants to come home with me today? Anybody?
We fondled fresh noodles till the right ones called out to us telepathically, which inspired peace in our hearts.
Cool. I feel good. So let us begin. I'm gonna put a little bit of grapeseed oil on my preheated pan. I just have it on sort of a high medium because I don't really know. I've never made this before.
Wow.
So I've been studying a lot and I wanted to try one here in town, but I couldn't find one. Whatever will be, will be. That's how we do it. So I'm gonna take a little bit of our rested batter, put it right in the middle. Oh, come on, don't be a bougie. It's because I don't have a little ladle. I just have like a heart-shaped box. If you're making like a traditional Hiroshima okonomiyaki, they would use ground up katsuobushi or like bonito flakes. But I'm trying to make this veggie. And then there was this seasoning packet that came with the yakisoba noodles. So, and there was no meat in that, so I was like, let's just use the fucking seasoning packet, you know what I mean? And then this is the shameful cabbage that I've had in my fridge for about a month, and I just thought it deserved a second chance. Instead of bean sprouts, I have these crispy shimeji mushrooms, which I crisped up in the oven. And then these are some pickled shiitakes that I made using a recipe from, the book is Power Vegetables, and it's a great book to inject a lot more tude into your veg. And then we'll top with our negi, or sliced green onion. And then you just seal it up with a little more batter. And I'm gonna stir fry our yakisoba noodles and bring them to life. Ooh, it already smells quite good. Not sure which bit it is, but
I have to disclaim this cocktail first because it feels sacrilegious to make sake into a cocktail because sake is so nuanced and delicate and full of a lot of different subtle flavors. So for me to blast it with a bunch of fucking yuzu and chinar is weird. Just know that I feel that way about this. I'm gonna start with 2 ounces of like the nicest sake you can find. Like get a $70 bottle of sake and I just want you to obliterate it. Because that's also what we do here. 1/2 ounce of yuzu. extract, 100% juice. Don't ever get that second pressing stuff. It's just a waste of your money. 1/4 ounce of artichoke liqueur. And then, so this is HEB frozen cherries, sugar, and then liquid smoke. I fucking love liquid smoke. I love artificial flavoring so much. It's $3 a bottle, and it's just the gift that keeps on giving. I'm gonna do 1/2 ounce of this. Yeah. It's perfect. Do you wanna know why? You cannot taste sake, like at all. It's smoky, it's bitter, it's got a little sweetness. I mostly taste yuzu, which is what's gonna happen whenever you use yuzu in a cocktail.
Taste that.
You know what I would do? I would put some champagne in here. I don't have champagne, but you should. I would just like splash that on there and then maybe do a Funyun on the side or something.
Favorite ladies, the Cooking with Dog lady, she puts a little bit of sake on the noodles to wake them up. And that sounds cool, so I'll do that.
Cooking with the dog.
Usually in this step you would use okonomi sauce, but I have bulldog and they're very similar.
Cooking with the dog.
And now you just want to form it into the shape of the okonomiyaki. And now at this point, this bad boy, we can flip. Let's see if I can do this without getting it everywhere. Hey! So I got this ochazuke wakame. I'm just gonna put that on top of the noodles. So that's crunchy, salty, crazy delicious stuff. And then I'm going to pick up my pancake bit and slide it down on top of the noodles and get it poppin'. I want it to be the same shape as the okonomiyaki, because this is gonna be the top bit. Scoop up our lump and slide it over. No casualties. All right. This big spatula has really made it quite easy. Oh shit! Okay, here we go. Come on, baby. Not too bad. I mean, come on. Could have been better. I could have collected all of this. I feel like that's a good bit. I don't want to lose that. I fuck with that. So now we will top it with the brown. Paint the brownness on top of the dish.
Oh my god. Wow.
Sprinkle dinkle. Isn't it gorgeous? Fuck me up with that. There you have it.
What if life itself was considered divine? Kami is usually translated as spirit, but Kami encapsulates the sacred power of all worldly phenomena, living or dead. The force animating all life and minerals demands respect and shrines. With some rubbish training, the concept is analogous. We learn to see nice, worthy food behind yucky-looking blobs of plop. Rites of purification are necessary to restore spiritual vitality. Full immersion is most efficacious. If we recognize the divine nature of our food, spoiled or no, it becomes our faithful obligation to treat it with dignity, handle it with respect, and dutifully turn it into poop.
Squiggly. I'm really excited to discover those crunchy wakame rice bits. That's quite a bite. This is the persevering empathy that we need to demonstrate with all living things. That cabbage looked like garbage beforehand and you probably would have thrown it in the trash, but now it gets to live a new life in a new form. Itadakimasu!
Rubbishcook.
It's like the part in Spirited Away where the sludge, the snake spirit, gets a bath and Sen sees through the filth to the core, like the divinity, the natural divinity inside. And then he comes out and he's renewed and all the pollution is gone. It's like we brought this cabbage back to life.
Yoki.